paper, and the best part is having lots of fun with art a la carte.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Art a la Carte. And again, we're going to be learning how to draw some fun animals that you guys have requested. And in this video, we're going to draw a baby elephant. I'm super excited. And as soon as my camera focuses, there we go. You can see that I'm starting off my elephant shape by putting in just two basic kind of circle oval shapes, one slightly larger than the other. And the larger one is going to be for the body, and the smaller one's going to be for the head. And depending on which way your elephant is looking, you'll put the head on whichever side. So I'm having my elephant look to the left of the page. And then what we're going to do is we're going to begin putting the legs. And instead of just drawing out the legs normally, I like to draw them in stick figure form. That way I can just make sure that the shape and the length and position are all correct first before I start adding in loads of detail. Now, something to take into consideration when drawing a baby elephant as opposed to drawing a grown-up elephant is their legs are skinny. All the pictures and reference photos that I went through and looked at just gave them these cute, adorable little skinny legs. And then as the elephant matures into an adulthood, their legs obviously kind of toughen up a little bit, thicken up a little bit to support their massive size. But while they're babies, they just are kind of spry and wiry. So I'm putting in the 4 legs there, and you'll notice that the 4th leg I decided to have a little bit more fun with. Instead of having it kind of standing, I decided to raise that up, and you can do that on your drawings too. You don't have to have it follow exactly what your reference photo looks like. Change it up a little bit if you feel comfortable, or if you are, want to just follow that step by step on whatever photo you're using, feel free to do that. Now I just quickly put in just a light indication for the tail, and now I'm going to sketch in the elephant's ear. Someone told me this once, and I'm pretty sure it's true, that the African elephant's ears are kind of shaped like the continent of Africa, which all the reference photos I looked at kind of pointed to that being kind of comparable. And then I'm putting in the trunk. Now the trick with the trunk is sometimes we want to make it the same thickness all the way up, but it's not. It really starts off kind of thick, as kind of like a teardrop shape as it comes down, and then tapers off into the smaller part of the trunk. Now putting the eyes in, if you're going for more of a realistic picture, which is what I'm doing, I'm adding in a smaller eye. But if you wanted to make this more cartoony or more not so realistic, you could make the eyes bigger. That gives it more of a baby look. Now, once you have everything in the way you like it, and you can kind of see that I have been drawing really, really lightly. I've been using my red Cola Erase color pencil for the initial sketching, and now that I like everything, I'm going to go back over it with a darker pencil. You could do this with a pencil if you like, or you can use ink pen to ink it in. I want to turn this into a kind of a nice, more realistic picture, so I'm going to do this all in pencil, then I can go back and add some shading, and that's why I'm just sticking to pencils. But your initial sketch, you do want to make it super light. That way, if you have something that's a little bit off, and when you go to erase it, it's much, much easier to erase. Now that I've got the initial sketch in, now I'm going to begin adding in some shadows. And I'm not really going to make this a video on how to shadow a baby elephant. I actually have a lot of different videos out there on shading animals. You can definitely run over to my video archives, check those out, and get a lot of information that kind of translates from different animals. And kind of base those together. But if you'd like me to do a more detailed video on how to shade a baby elephant, let me know in the description box below that you'd be interested in hearing my take on how to shade the baby elephant, and I will see about making a more narrated version of that. But once you have it shaded, again, you can continue adding as much shadow as you want, as much detail. The more time and effort that you put into these pieces, the more realistic it's going to start beginning to look, the more it's really going to show the effort that you put into it. So don't feel like you have to rush a piece. Just keep working with it however long you need to get to the piece you want. Once you've learned how to draw this elephant, it doesn't stop there. To get better at drawing elephants, you have to do, of course, the magic practice word, and to draw lots of different elephants. And as I say in many of my videos, don't just practice drawing the same thing the same way and the same angle. Try drawing it from all sorts of different angles and doing different things. That way you get comfortable all the way around. So on this paper, I am drawing a whole bunch of cute baby elephants. And what I did is I actually have a book on baby elephants. I got some of the photos from that, and also went online and just researched pictures of baby elephants and just drew. In fact, if you go and research on the internet pictures of baby elephants, you'll probably find some of the photos that I used online so that you can practice them as well. But you'll notice that no two elephants are going to look exactly the same. They're all kind of a little bit different here and there. There's two of them. This one and the first one that I did are kind of similar. But you'll notice that there are a little bit of differences with their ears and how their trunk is. So yeah, just have fun with it as you begin to draw, and I would definitely love to see what you guys come up with. So as you draw, you can definitely share your art with me and with others. You can head over to my Facebook page, post your artwork on my main wall. That way everyone else gets to check it out and see what things you're creating. If you see someone else's art that they have posted, make sure to leave a comment on that. Encourage them. You can also post your art to my Instagram or email it to me, or if you'd like to, you can even snail mail it to me. I have the links for all of those in the description box below. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you're brand new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And until next time, God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye!